Hello everyone, welcome back to the Kerbal space program. Now, last time, obviously, we completely failed at trying to get to Duna in a probe, but I know exactly what went wrong, and it was entirely my fault. I.e. the staging. Nothing to do with anything else, honest. So we're just going to load it up and correct the faults, including these stands at the bottom as well. I know about those. Yeah, and... yeah, and I also suddenly realised that these parachutes, this thing's going to be top heavy. So when these parachutes open, it's going to land on its head. So I might want to put those on decouplers and sort of try and boost my way down or something. No. If I put them on decouplers, the parachutes are obviously far away, but they'll come down safely. So I'll end up with these bits of parachute debris. So I'll land it on its head and then roll it over again because it's really light. It's absolutely fine to do that. And oh, by the way, I'm using MateJab for this because just because it's a probe thing, just to practice getting to another planet. Next time, when after we finish this flight and I want to do a manned flight, I will use the proper, completely vanilla rocket. Excuse me. So. Engine is up there. After these decouplers. It should still have fired though. We'll put that there. So that activates after that's detached. Okay, that should work now. I'll put these on the bottom as well actually. So all of these. What are these fuel lines? Are they the ones up there? Yeah, they're the ones up there, so I'll leave them where they are. I'll put those down there actually. Okay, so I've got the 5 engines firing with the fuel lines. Then the Separatrons fire when I've detached those. Then the fuel lines and the decoupler and the engine. So the engine should activate as soon as I've decoupled. And then those decouple after they've run out of fuel. I think I've probably got too much fuel on there. Actually, to get to Duna, I don't need nearly that much fuel. I'll take 2 of the tanks off then, thinking about it. If it will let me. Oops. I'll do. Okay. Fuel lines, those 2 detach. Fuel tank there for some reason. Oh, I see. And then that detaches and then the rest activates. Yeah, I'll leave that as it is. I know the Duna has a very, very, very thin atmosphere. That's why I've got 4 parachutes on a tiny, tiny probe. Because even then we'll still probably be coming in horizontally pretty fast. So we'll only be able to slow down horizontally until when the parachutes actually open. So, save that. Just make absolutely sure. If you're screaming at me, sorry. But I can't see anything wrong with this at the moment. Okay, save and launch this. And also I noticed I did waste quite a lot of fuel on the last flight by completely forgetting how to launch. Oh, I'll just check this as well. Okay, phase angle is off. Oh yeah, someone told... There's the old one. Someone told me that it's best to wait until you're completely parallel with Duna and then burn. But you'd end up missing it completely unless you boosted outwards too far here. Because I noticed we still didn't get an intercept last time, despite all the phase angles being correct and everything. So I'll have to just sort of mess around with the orbits and perhaps have to do a rendezvous. I'll see. So I'm just going to fast forward time until Duna is in the right place. So I'll just, cut the video, do a transition or something until that's finished, because it will take a while, even on the maximum time warp. Okay, it's a little bit too far away, I think. I think it was 44.36 that it had to be at. I hope it wasn't 46.36 or anything like that. I don't think it was. So what I'm going to do is put it in its parking orbit, because I think the mistake I made last time might have been something to do with the fact that I got into orbit before I was in position. So I ended up going out of position by the time I actually burned. So I'm going to get into a parking orbit literally ready to burn before I'm in... before... stuff. Yeah. before I actually burn and get into position of ready to burn to Duna. Okay, so just execute that to keep it horizontal. And in 5, 4, fail, 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 boom. Yes, exactly. Let me just you know, do that again. Well, it would have rusted after a while on the launchpad anyway. That was just me being an idiot and not throttling up before I pressed space. Let's try that again. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right. I'll do that at about 10,000 meters, and then at 30,000 meters I'll pitch it all the way over to 90. Ooh, lots of things happening. Yep, just a massive tank of fuel. It's highly explosive, going into space. Oh, there's... I think that only activates and blinks and looks at you and stuff when the SAS is on. It sort of looks like it's concentrating a bit. Whereas when... oh, coming up to height. Whereas when it's off, it tends to... oh yeah, it's venting as well. When it's off, it tends to look at you. There you go, it's looking in the direction that it wants to go. And then it looks at you when it's actually off completely. Just opened up its vents to cool itself off, but there are parachutes in the way, so I hope it doesn't burn away its parachutes with the heat. Going pretty fast, actually. There we go. PR rotating, those have spent. There we go. And we're about ready to pitch over. Now. That's quite freaky. Here we go, we're out of the really thick atmosphere. There goes the debris. Debris or debris? I'll just say debris. Or debris? No, I'll say debris. Ooh. That's quite a cool screenshot, actually. Right. Anyway. I want to get into a 200 kilometer parking orbit. Just throttle down and I'll do. Just go to the app. Yes, I know. Just walk to the apoapsis. I'm still in the atmosphere. Oh, not anymore. There we go. Oh, there's a planet over there. Oh, yes. Once I've got this interplanetary thing down to a T, I have to try getting to BOP. Because it's also been fixed now, as well, the terrain. I mentioned last episode how the terrain was a bit off, because if you landed in a high place, the collision boundaries are all off, and you could end up falling straight through the ground or something. Wow, my throat's a bit weird today. But yeah, you could end up in the ground or something. But I think they fixed that now. Oh no, that's coming in the next... No, that was in this update they fixed it. In the next update they're adding another moon around Joule called Pole, as well as an entirely new planet as well. They called it Pole. I think they're calling it Pole anyway, because it looks like a pollen grain. It's like the hardcore planet. It's the furthest out moon that's the hardest to land on, because it's like Minmus, but just spiky. The whole terrain is really, really spiky. So, we're in our parking orbit now. But yeah, sorry I didn't say the reason. But yeah, I want to land on BOP because there's the most amazing Easter egg there. There's also a really amazing one on Duna, but that's really hard to find. The Duna one. Because it's so small. But it's like an homage to Curiosity. The Curiosity rover, I mean. Not just Curiosity in general. I noticed, by the way, when I was... well, this particular probe, when it was passing Duna on its normal trajectory, it actually fell short. Which is probably why we didn't get an intercept before. So maybe... waiting till I'm actually past the point you're supposed to be at, then it allows me to slightly make the apoapsis a little bit bigger and definitely get an intercept. Ah, that's why. Okay. Well, you can't go... You need to be higher than 240, so I'll just go prograde and make my orbit slightly bigger, because I've still got another tank and a bit of fuel left, so this shouldn't take too much fuel. Kind of depends on when I manage to pitch around. So at about 43.5 degrees I'll burn, I think. I'll have a go. I might end up having to rendezvous, but I've got plenty of fuel. I mean, it's only carrying a really, really tiny payload. Oops. Just, 30, 40, that'll do. Let's go around to the other side. Turn that off. Come on. I know it's a big ship and all, but still. Where's the atmosphere gone? Just noticed the atmosphere just disappeared. Unless it's just tiny. That's worrying. Maybe it was a glitch caused by my boosting or something. Oh no. I think it's just not visible from up there. It's a bit weird. $50 to 33. Oh, what? No, hang on. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's turn that off and start warping again. Spinning around. Yeah, this is why I did it on the ground the other time. You know what? I'm just going to cut. Okay, so at about 44 degrees. That's a bit less than we should be. But I'm hoping that it will be okay. So I can just match this up by the shadow. Okay, that should be about right. Let's just point over there. With what little speed we have. And this tank should do for the injection burn to actually get to Duna. This will have to do all the adjustments and stuff. And the actual landing. I'll aero brake to land, but I can probably just keep tweaking it the closer I get and be able to just go straight in for a landing first time, hopefully. But I can always aero brake into an orbit to actually get there quicker. So I'm just going to burn. What was that, a shallow orbit? Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Let's just go full throttle, why not? Ooh. I had an intersect around the planet. Oh, here we go. Oh no, I've got a gravity assist. An unwanted gravity assist. Oh well, that's quite cool. It's quite cool to actually get an accidental gravity assist. Whoa, 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 stop the engine, I'm pressing Z. Whoops. Yeah, that's, Wait, I can just do that though, can't I? No, I can't. Is that just... What is it doing? Oh no, 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 don't do that. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. Let's, point ourselves in the other direction in the hope that we'll be able to salvage this. Oh, the moon just has to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh well. Watching out for any intercept that I get, because I have got enough layers on this thing to be able to show that, if it does. Okay, and it's going to do a weird thing. And suddenly get bigger. Whoa. Okay, what just happened? Ah, that's happened. What? Okay. And I'm out of fuel. Okay. Time to test the engine anyway. Yes, it works. Okay. Let's just point prograde and just make do with what we've got, because I'm going to get an intercept no matter what I do. So. Come on. I know it's thrust tiny and all. Okay, that's all we're gonna get for now. So I'll just boost out of here. Oh, we're at the oh no, no, what? Oh, what? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. This isn't good. No, hang on. Okay, manual piloting. Or not. No. Damn you, moon. I was so hoping to be able to actually get to Duna this time, and I would have done it if it hadn't been for you meddling lump of rock. Ugh, great. So, looks like this is going to last yet another episode, when we try and elude the moons to actually get past them to get to Duna. That was annoying. I think what I should have done was just get back into orbit and wait until they were out of position. Oh well. Until next time. I will have to see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything just, yeah. Let's just end the flight. So, it looks as if we're going to have to try this again next episode, when we'll try and not get beaten by the annoying moon. But once again, that was not my fault. Well, no, actually, no, the previous time, okay, that was kind of my fault, but I couldn't help it. So, subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.